Good afternoon. Fernando Lopez back again here with another video. I think this is the third installment we have done so far. And today I want to talk specifically about the two parts really of an accident, an auto claim when you're in a car crash and you hire a lawyer, what exactly that entails. There's two different parts. The first part usually is the property damage part. So when you hire a lawyer, typically your lawyer will file a letter of representation that he represents you in this claim. Will then send that letter to the insurance company, and then they'll open up the claim, assign an adjuster, and once the adjuster has been assigned, then that adjuster will make contact with you with the law office. Now, there's usually two different adjusters. There's a property damage adjuster, and then there's bodily injury. Um, Most of the time, that's the case. Occasionally, maybe it's the same person. But most of the time, what happens is that the insurance company will assess the damage to the vehicle. So they'll set up a time and a place for them to come out and inspect the vehicle wherever it is. And then they'll give you a report on it. And two things happen. Either one, they tell you that they can replace or that you can repair the vehicle, and it is incumbent upon the client to pick a location that is accredited, so that the insurance company can then send a check for the repairs to this place. It's all based on the estimate that is given. The other thing that happens if the vehicle cannot be repaired is that it is declared a total loss. And what happens there typically is that the adjuster will look at the vehicle and say, this is probably not going to be able to be repaired. We're going to give you a check for the cash value of the vehicle. Now, you don't get the full value of it, but you do get most of it. So that's typically what happens in a property damage portion of it. So it's important, first of all, and let me go back a little bit, that when you are involved in an accident, if the vehicle is towed away, make sure and find out where it's being towed to, how much the daily storage fee is for the vehicle, because you don't want the vehicle to be there a couple of weeks or something, because sometimes these adjusters take a while to come out and inspect the vehicle. You don't want your vehicle sitting there because that's an additional expense. So if you can park the vehicle somewhere or have it taken to a location that is controlled by you, your house, somebody's ranch, some other property where you can at least keep it there for a little while, that's always better. But if you can't, let your lawyer know right away so that we can make sure that we put pressure on the adjuster to get out there and give an estimate so we can take care of it. Now, most insurance companies will offer a rental vehicle. So, for example, if you have to repair your car and it's going to be out in the shop, a week, 2 weeks, or whatever the case may be, you can certainly request, your lawyer can request that a rental vehicle be accommodated for you. And normal time for that is about 30 days. So past 30 days, then there's some additional expenses, but most vehicles can get repaired within 30 days. So again, that's the property damage part of it, and lately here, the last year or two, the process has been taking a little bit longer to resolve. I think more and more insurance companies are I don't want to say purposely, but they're delaying a lot of these things that could be done, in a week or two. But, we just ask that the client be patient, and of course we're trying very hard to get that resolved. Now, the other part of that, of course, once you have the property damage taken care of, then there's the personal bodily injury side of it, which is where typically lawyer representation comes in. Um, you know, if you're injured, you probably will go to a doctor. If you're feeling any kind of pain in your body, in your back or your neck or something, typically clients will go see a chiropractor and those sorts of things. And it depends, you know, some clients will go for a couple of weeks and they feel good, and some will go for a couple of months. It just depends on the client and how they feel. So, you know, once all that is done, the therapy is done, and the property damage is taken care of, then the lawyer will file his demand letter and wait for a response from the insurance company. And the insurance company will typically respond pretty quickly, and they'll look at your medical records and bills and all those sorts of things. They'll look at the accident and how bad the accident was, and then they'll make a determination as to what they're going to offer you. Sometimes it's a good offer, sometimes it's a bad offer. Sometimes it's high, sometimes it's low. If it's high and it's good, and then we typically will settle the case and have the client come in, and we'll go over the settlement distribution with them, and that's the end of the day. If the offer is not good and we need to fight some more, then we'll file a lawsuit, and that entails, of course, filing the petition, getting the defendant served, and usually there's some discovery that's conducted, which includes written discovery and then oral depositions, and then hopefully we can go to mediation and get it resolved. And if it's still not resolved after all of that, then of course we have to prepare to fight the case and try it in court in front of a judge and a jury. That's all I have today. Thank you for tuning in again. Again, be sure to get on Facebook and Instagram now, and follow me, and please like this video. Thank you.